हेलो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम स्टडी करेंगे सेल वॉल। सेल वॉल फर्स्ट डिस्कवर्ड बाय रॉबर्ट हुक इन 1665। सेल वॉल को सबसे पहले रॉबर्ट हुक ने 1665 में डिस्कवर्ड किया था। सेल वॉल, व्हेन वी स्टडी सेल वॉल इज़ नॉन लिविंग। It is a non-living because due to the absence of a self-repairing mechanism, सेल वॉल के अंदर सेल्फ रिपेयरिंग मैकेनिज़्म नहीं होता है। जो सेल्फ रिपेयरिंग मैकेनिज़्म है वो हमें मिलता है इन द केस ऑफ सेल मेम्ब्रेन। सेल मेम्ब्रेन लिविंग है ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ सेल्फ रिपेयरिंग मैकेनिज़्म. But when we are talking about cell wall is non-living. It's a non-living, and it is present outermost in the case of some cells. Some cells like bacterial cells, plant cells, and fungi cells. Outermost layer in the case of these cells. When we study plant cell, you can see in these diagrams. It's a plant cell, it's the outermost layer. In the case of bacteria cells, it's the outermost layer, and in the case of fungi cells, it acts as an outermost layer which separates the cells from external environment. Environment separate होते हैं cell wall की बुनियाद पर. When we study the chemical composition in the case of plant cells, cell wall is chemically composed of cellulose, pectin, and lignin. When we study in bacteria, in bacterial cell wall is composed of carbohydrates and proteins. Chemically, in the case of bacterial cell, जब हम बैक्टीरिया के सेल में देखते हैं तो जो सेल वॉल है किसकी बनी होती है? कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स एंड प्रोटीन की. When we study fungal cells, in the case of fungi, it is chemically composed of chitin की बनी होती है. But remember one thing, in the case of protomycetes, it is chemically composed of fungal cellulose and chitin. ये protomycete हम किसे कहते हैं? Protomycete actually these are the fungi-like organisms. Protomycetes, these are considered as a forefather of fungi. fungi के forefather होते हैं. स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ सेल वॉल, जब हम इसकी स्ट्रक्चर प्लांट सेल के अंदर पढ़ते हैं, स्टडी करते हैं, तो हमें प्राइमरी वॉल मिलती है. प्राइमरी वॉल इस डायग्राम में देख सकते हैं. प्राइमरी वॉल इज़ एक्चुअली इट इज़ फॉर्म्ड अराउंड अ यंग प्लांट सेल. न्यू सिंथेसाइज जो प्लांट सेल्स होते हैं उनमें हमें मिलती है प्राइमरी वॉल. It is present in both sides of middle lamella. It is usually 1.3 micrometer thin and elastic. It is chemically composed of 50% hemicellulose and 25% cellulose. ये जो सेल वॉल है हेमीसेल्यूलोज प्राइमरी सेल वॉल, एक्चुअली इट इज़ composed of 50% hemicellulose and 25% cellulose. प्राइमरी सेल वॉल इस डायग्राम में आप अच्छे तरीके से देख सकते हैं. This is present in between the middle lamella and outermost layer, but in the case of young cells. Secondary wall. This is a layer that is formed in between primary wall and plasma membrane. As you know, plasma membrane is universally present in all type of cells. Plasma membrane और primary wall के in between जो layer बनेगा उसे हम कहेंगे secondary wall. Secondary wall, this is a layer that is present in between primary wall and cell membrane or plasma membrane. It is much thicker. It is about 5 to 10 micrometer thick and non-elastic. It's a non-elastic due to the absence of hemicellulose. Due to the presence of hemicellulose, it is elastic in nature, but when it is this layer is secondary wall is chemically composed of 100% cellulose and no hemicellulose, it's very rigid and it is non-elastic. When we study secondary wall, it is chemically composed of cellulose, pectin and lignin. And the first formed layer in the case of cell wall, that is middle lamella. What is middle lamella? Middle means in between. It means this is the layer that is present in between the cells. It is a cemetery layer in between two cells. It acts just like a cement in between two bricks. What is the function of cement and bricks? It joins two bricks firmly with each other. Same case, when we study middle lamella, this is the layer which join two cells firmly. This layer chemically composed of calcium and magnesium pectate. When we study in the case of cell wall, there at some places cell wall is absent and pores are formed. These pores are called plasmodesmata. The function of these pores, communication between two cells. When we study two plant cells, in this diagram you can see these are the two plant cells. And in these two plant cells, the cytoplasm of one cell remains continuous with the cytoplasm of another cell. Means communication occurs with the help of this plasmodesmata. Cell wall, cytoplasm, and these are the pores which are present in between the two cells. These pores are called plasmodesmata. Function के हवाले से it provides support to the cell, give definite shape to the cell. It acts as a gatekeeper and protection of internal structure, prevent from the loss of water.